Let's dive into the fascinating world of synastry, specifically the powerful and often complex dance between Venus and Saturn in a relationship. Ever wonder why some relationships seem destined, while others struggle against unseen forces? Well, the positions of Venus and Saturn in your birth charts can provide a surprising amount of insight. This astrological combination can reveal a karmic link, hinting at past life connections, lessons to be learned, and the potential for a truly long-lasting and resilient bond. In this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about Venus and Saturn synastry, examining its core dynamics, potential challenges, and the keys to unlocking a fulfilling relationship. Now here's where it gets interesting. Venus, representing love, beauty, affection, and social grace, meet Saturn, the planet of structure, discipline, responsibility, and a sometimes reserved emotional nature. When these two celestial bodies align, they shape a relationship dynamic that is often serious and destined for the long haul. A Venus-Saturn synastry often indicates a strong sense of commitment and loyalty. Think of it like two people building a solid, brick house. Venus provides the charm and the social grace, creating a warm, inviting atmosphere, while Saturn lays down the foundation of security and stability, ensuring the home can withstand the storms of life. But wait, there's a catch. This pairing can also present challenges. Common themes include restrictions or delays in the relationship, a need for personal development for both partners, and a potential for coldness or excessive control. It's crucial to understand the nuances of this synastry to navigate the complexities. One of the first things to consider is the core dynamics, the actual placement of Venus and Saturn in each person's chart. Are they in complementary signs, or are they at odds? A harmonious aspect, like a conjunction or trine, suggests a powerful energetic connection, a sense of immediate attraction, and a shared sense of purpose. The Venus person will likely admire the Saturn person's grounded presence and reliability, while Saturn, in turn, will be drawn to Venus's charm and affection. But a challenging aspect, like a square or opposition, can create friction. The key is recognizing these dynamics and consciously working to overcome them. You're probably thinking, this all sounds complicated, where do I even start? The answer lies in a good synastry chart tool. First, you gather birth information, including the date, time, and place of birth for both individuals. Then, you generate a synastry chart, identifying the aspects between Venus and Saturn. Read the interpretations of those aspects. Are they mostly harmonious or challenging? Further, delve into aspects to other planets and the house placements. Are there any significant aspects between Venus and Saturn? Are they in conjunction? These are all indicators of a powerful energetic connection, often hinting at a karmic bond or a fated connection. Let's talk about the roles each planet plays. Venus in a relationship with Saturn often brings a desire for commitment. There is a deep sense of security and comfort in each other's presence. Venus represents love, beauty, and charm, while Saturn provides patience and commitment. But sometimes, this can lead to restrictions or emotional distance. The Saturn person might become overly focused on responsibility or duty, potentially causing coldness or excessive control. On the other hand, the Venus person may feel stifled or restricted, even experiencing depression. This is where the potential for power struggles arises. The key to navigating this is balance. You must balance affection with responsibility. Venus needs to express their needs clearly and avoid internalizing any criticism from Saturn. Compromises are essential. Venus also needs to maintain their independence rather than issuing ultimatums. The Saturn person must loosen up, show more affection, and offer compliments regularly. Calm discussions are also key to expressing concerns, and quality time spent together is essential for bonding. Let's consider an example. Imagine Sarah, with Venus in Libra, is dating John, whose Saturn is also in Libra. This suggests a strong connection based on mutual respect and a desire for balance and harmony. However, if Sarah finds John becoming overly critical, she should express her feelings openly and seek to find a compromise, remembering her need for independence. Meanwhile, John must learn to balance his need for control with Sarah's need for freedom. Now, let's look at another real-world application. This synastry can manifest as a long-lasting, serious relationship, even potentially leading to marriage. There's often a karmic connection involved, a bond that feels like it has roots in past lives, a karmic contract to be fulfilled. It's a chance to stabilize and strengthen the relationship, where social status could improve, and emotional maturity grows. But what happens when those aspects are less harmonious? This is where communication becomes critically important. The challenge here is for both individuals to express their feelings clearly. Venus must avoid internalizing Saturn's criticism and find ways to compromise. They should always maintain their independence. Conversely, Saturn must avoid being overbearing. They need to learn to loosen up and show affection and spend quality time with Venus. You're probably thinking, what if one partner is the teacher and the other is the student? Sometimes, this synastry can manifest in a dynamic where one person takes on a more mature role. One partner might be drawn to the other's strength, charm, and beauty. There can be a mutual respect and understanding that contributes to a lasting and resilient relationship. Ever wonder what the key is to making it work? The maturity and stability the Saturn person brings is the key, as it can help create a strong, lasting marriage. Both people must understand each other's needs and strive to maintain the emotional connection and romance, even amidst the sensual pleasures that this pairing often evokes. Now, let's use the synastry chart tool to illustrate how this works. When using a synastry tool, focus on the core dynamics, the placements of Venus and Saturn. These placements significantly influence your bond. A rich and complex bond can form when Venus is drawn to Saturn's stability and reliability and appreciates Saturn's loyalty and seriousness. They also tend to be dependable, offering a sense of responsibility. However, beware of the potential for coldness, excessive control, and power struggles. You see, there can be a deep commitment and a sense of security and safety, leading to a relationship that feels fated. But, if repressed feelings and resentment take hold, this can become a vicious cycle. Stick around. At 7:30 I'll reveal the most important elements for sustaining a relationship with this synastry. Again, to make this work, express your needs and feelings clearly, avoid internalizing Saturn's criticism, and find compromises. You must maintain your independence and avoid ultimatums. On the other hand, Saturn must be less overbearing, loosening up and showing more affection. They should discuss any concerns calmly and spend quality time together. The key ingredients are commitment and loyalty, mutual respect and understanding, and lasting power and resilience. The foundation for these elements is maturity and stability. The entire chart provides information about the core dynamics. So, if you are looking to build a stronger, more meaningful connection, focusing on growth is paramount. This involves learning to accept each other's differences and improving communication by expressing needs clearly and finding common ground by making compromises. Ultimately, it's about developing emotional maturity and self-acceptance, letting go of control, and embracing spontaneity. The lasting potential here is remarkable, with a deep commitment and a sense of destiny that can establish strong foundations. This ultimately creates a safe and secure environment, cultivating mutual understanding and respect, potentially evolving into marriage and family. In conclusion, understanding the interplay between Venus and Saturn can illuminate the path toward a long-lasting and deeply fulfilling relationship. By embracing open communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to compromise, you can transform potential challenges into opportunities for growth and connection. But remember, the journey doesn't end here. If you want to dive deeper into your synastry, I highly recommend you visit my channel and watch the video where I discuss how to use a synastry chart tool. And, to keep this amazing journey going, hit that subscribe button. That way, you will always be informed on the newest topics and videos. Trust me, you won't regret staying informed.